It is 7:09. Brock Hunter, welcome to it.
Morning.
Let me adjust my chair.
Can we grow a little bit?
Shut the hell up.
Look like a giant over here.
Just because you sit close to the computer doesn't mean you're big.
Perspective, is that what it is? Or am I just way bigger than you?
I know how you're built. I've seen your body.
There you go. Chest up.
Right there. Like that? There you go. Hey, welcome to it, the Plan B Morning Show with Brock and Hunter. And don't forget, make sure you find us. We are streaming live right now, twitch.tv/rock_107_WIRX. Also, hey, why don't you shut that phone up? We're trying to do a show here, huh? Also on the WIRX Facebook page, and go to the YouTube's the Plan B Morning Show with Brock and Hunter. Make sure you subscribe to that channel so you don't miss out.
Hey, Jim, who I met last night is calling me right now. Big shout out to Jim Banks. What's up, man? Jim,
we're doing a show at 7 o'clock in the morning. What do you think?
You know that's why he's calling me too.
I'm gonna start answering every phone call I get. I'm on air right now.
Do you want? Anyways, good time. Good guy.
Good guy. What's up, Jim? Anyway, should we get to it? Should we do? We've done a little run around, so why don't we get to it? Your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it. Hey, pump it.
drunk?
I know we're going to talk more about this later, but we might as well include it in the morning dump. It's National Cereal Day today. But let's ask a question here. Is cereal a soup? All right. A food containing a liquid base with some solid chunks that you eat out of a bowl with a spoon is known as a soup, right? But hold on. That also describes a cereal. So does that mean that your bowl of Captain Crunch or Cheerios can be considered a soup?
Question. Are you, whoever came up with this question, high by chance?
Hey man,
cereal is kind of like a soup,
it's
man.
Just like a breakfast soup. It also brings up the question: is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
Should mac and cheese be eaten with a fork or a spoon? What's the answer to this, Hunter? Huh?
No. It's not. That's why cereal is a name. That's why cereal is in the dictionary. It's its own thing. It's not a soup. But soup is something you put in the microwave.
But
all right.
No. Listen to this. No, you can have what's that? Gazpacho? That's a cold soup.
What?
That's a cold gazpacho. It's a cold soup.
I'm not eating gazpacho. What is that?
It's some Italian dish. I don't know. Those Italians do weird things, man. But now think about this, Hunter. Okay, think about this. Okay, cereal is the name of the food itself. So like your Captain Crunch, your Cheerios, your Frosted Flakes, that's cereal. And then you have milk. You combine them to make soup. Hear me out. Just like you have chicken broth and you have celery and maybe some meat chunks. They're all separate. You put it together to make the soup.
It's not a soup.
De facto, cereal.
Sorry, you're wrong.
I think I'm right.
Hey, say you go to the diner, right? I'm going to have a soup and sandwich. They bring you a delicious ham sandwich and a bowl of Captain Crunch. Wait a second.
First of all, it's not like the movies where you just walk into a place and you say, "I'll have a beer," and they just bring you a beer. Which bothers me. That bothers me in movies. Okay, hey, I'll take a beer. You got to tell them what kind of beer you want. Okay.
But I have a point. That's why they call it cereal.
Yeah.
Because you gotta separate the two. You gotta.
Well, what if you said, "Hey, bring me a dinner soup or a breakfast soup"? Okay, you say breakfast soup. That's a bowl of cereal. Okay.
All right.
Dinner soup.
And see how that waitress looks at you.
Hey,
I'm gonna have 2 eggs.
Yeah.
Over easy. And some breakfast soup.
I bet you she brings you up. She's like, "Here you go. Here's your nice cold bowl of breakfast soup." Like, I knew you knew it.
Kind of like.
I think that's a question that's gonna I think it's boggle the minds.
I think it's a moronic thing to even be talking about.
You need to expand your brain a little bit.
No, I think you need to put the bong down. That's what I think.
Hey man, it's just
you got your soup and you got your cereal.
Here's a question, actually, though, too. Completely to end this. Why isn't there like a delicious hot breakfast soup? Right?
Yeah.
Don't you think a nice like maybe have some like bacon bits in there? I don't know, like an egg. Think of like a hot egg soup, like egg drop soup with some ham. With some ham, I don't know. I feel like there could be a breakfast
soup. And here's an actual life hack too for all of you out there. You know your ramen, when it's cooling off, crack an egg in it. Cooks the egg while it's cooking up, and it's delicious in your ramen.
Okay, now here, is ramen a pasta dish or is it a soup?
It's ramen. It's not a soup.
No,
it's not pasta.
Ramen is what that's the brand of it. That's the noodle. But would you classify that as like a pasta dish, like spaghetti, or is it a soup? Because there's water in there.
Neither. Neither.
You know what? You're being difficult this morning.
You're being difficult. We've already established it. That's why it's called ramen. That's why it's cereal. That's why it's soup. They're all different.
I think you need to expand a little bit. You're putting things into too many boxes. Okay, you got to open your brain a little bit.
No, you're trying to combine everything, and I don't like it.
I want my breakfast soup, damn it! Put it on my table. What about this? Anyway, we'll talk more about it. We'll have more of this hard-hitting, riveting topic later on. Wouldn't it be great if our bodies could tell us what was wrong? A new survey found that 75% of those polled said they wish they had a quote-unquote check engine light for their health and well-being. 63% said they have a hard time recognizing when their body is trying to tell them something in regard to their health. I do agree with this, and we are getting things like this with, the smart watches that, can test your heart rate and everything and get you moving.
We already have this, right? It's called a stroke. It's called a heart attack. That's your body telling you, hey.
But wouldn't it be nice, though?
Over here.
And wouldn't it be nice, though, if maybe we had a little flashing light that said, hey, oil getting low or arteries getting clogged. You're gonna, kick it soon.
What's that mean, though? You're going to have the heart attack in the hospital then? I mean, which is nice.
Yeah, maybe you get time to preempt it. Now, I think as technology gets better, I think we're going to see it. It's going to be a lot of the smart watches or maybe things we ingest that are in our body and
that's where it's going. That's where the tech is. It's like nano, what's it called? Anyway, it's like, I don't know if it's like a pill you swallow or if they inject it into your bloodstream, but basically they're tiny little robots, sensors that go through your bloodstream, test everything for you.
Yep.
Your blood sugar, I mean, everything.
It can even kill things. It can even get in there and get, it's nuts, man.
But here's another thing. Do you want robots inside of your body?
I mean, if it's gonna clear out that clogged artery I got from all the cheeseburgers I've eaten, I might not be mad at it.
Just know though, there's a give and a take for everything.
That's true. One gets in your brain.
You're gonna get the check engine light, but also
here's the big thing too, though. Much like my truck, where I just put a piece of tape over the check engine light. That's
what you're gonna do. You're gonna ignore it. Just like when your body tells you you're getting sick.
It's just a CO2 sensor. It's not a big deal.
I'm not going to the doctor. They're just gonna tell me bad things.
It's fine. Did you put electrical tape over your check engine light? Yeah, it was bothering me when I was driving at night. It was very bright.
Mine's been on for years.
It's been on for years. Seriously, John over at AIR, he told me it's a CO2 sensor. I said, "Is that going to do anything?" He said, "No." I said, "Leave it. Don't even. It's fine. It's fine."
So my check engine light went on. I opened the hood. I checked it, closed it. Damn thing's still on.
It's still there. What the hell? I checked it. Go away, light. Ridiculous. What do you want from me? Lastly. Speaking of being healthier, what about this, fellas? If you want to last longer in bed, a new study says you might want to take up yoga. A team of urologists in the UK discovered daily yoga can help men namaste in bed longer, up to 3 times longer than usual. Which, if you're already done in 5 seconds, though, all right, what, you going 15 then?
Another 5 minutes seconds isn't going to impress anybody. It's not. Nobody in that bedroom is going to be any more satisfied or impressed.
Honestly, I think my wife would be more upset because now I'm extending the subpar lovemaking. Like, come on, I got stuff to do. Okay,
you need to quit yoga.
Yeah,
this is getting ridiculous.
Apparently, the combination of stretching, resistance training, and yoga helps strengthen the pelvic floor So that'll help extend your staying power. To your wife's dismay, who's just trying to get it over with, so she can get back to her shows.
She's on her phone at this point.
Do you like that? Do you like how long I'm going? I really don't.
Wait a second. You're reading Star Magazine? What the?
Now I'm just having less fun even longer. What are you talking about?
You ever done yoga?
I've tried it. I went through.
I've heard a lot of great things about it.
I do. I have too. Same thing with like Pilates and all that stuff. Here's what I did. I did yoga.
It changes your life, man.
Yeah, but do I want to have the man bun and the patchouli perfume? I don't want that. Like I
don't think you have to do that.
Yeah, you do. You got to get in there and you got to do a little, whatever, like namaste, and you got the beads and
take your shoes off at the door.
Yeah, right. You're drinking green tea. Like, stop it. I don't want that, man. I don't want that. I'm sure it's probably great for my health, but I'm not
flexible.
No, I can't do it.
You touch your toes?
You want to see a grown man struggle to touch his toes?
You can't touch it. Can you touch your toes?
No, I cannot touch.
With those stumpy legs, you can't touch your toes.
First of all, my legs are normal size for my body. Second of all, yeah, these hammies are tight. These hammies are tight.
Good. It means you drink a lot.
Let me try.
All right, let's see. We can't see it on cam, but I think you're a liar. I just heard 2 pops.
I got him. Yeah, I got the top of my foot. I didn't get to the toe. I got the top of my foot. So, I've never been flexible though. So even in like
barrel chested.
Yeah, that's right. I can't cross my arms.
You can't. Really?
When you got an Adonis chest like this, all right. When you got
what it is.
A Herculean chest like this, you can't cross the. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't cross my elbows. Oh.
Looks like an old wrestler.
Too many.
You put your dukes up, man.
Hey, come on.
Got one of those singlets with your chest hanging out.
Oh, I'm always wearing a singlet anytime, ready to throw down.
Curly ass mustache.
Oh, but yeah, so I tried it one time early on in the courtship between my wife and I, between Kiki and I, because she's very into that stuff. And so I was like, yeah, I'll do yoga with you. Miserable and just sore.
Nope. There's some positions there where I'm like, I definitely can't do that.
No.
I like the people out there on the not the longboard, the paddle board out in the water doing yoga.
To be honest, though, stop it. No.
Stop it.
We're on a lake, and I get it. You're a hot lady in a bikini doing bendy stuff on a board. You're one with nature. All I'm waiting for you is to get a little wobble going, that speed wobble, and you'd end up in the water. Come on, yeah. Tell you what, I may be getting a little
jet ski to fly by.
Exactly. I may make a little bit closer pass with my boat by the paddleboard yoga class. All right. Oh, sorry about that. No, I'm not.
Stretch that one out.
Because all you're doing it is for your Instagram and your TikTok posts. Knock it off.
That's what I think every single time. You're 100% right on that. I'm like, this is going to be
super good for your core. It's super good for your core. Shut up. Shut up.
Anyway.
So yeah, if you want to disappoint your wife longer in bed, start yoga, fellas.
There you go.
Do you have anything else, or should we wrap it up with that?
That's it. That's all I got.
You want me to stretch? Again?
Let's go stretch one out, man. Let's go. Something's popping.
I pulled something bad. Your morning dump brought to you by Pump That Septic. We'll be back.
Oatmeal.
All right, I guess oatmeal. Yeah, but that's not soup though. Is that breakfast?
Breakfast. It's just a
hot bowl of breakfast.
A bowl of breakfast. What does that mean? What is that?
My buddy Steve, his dad always said breakfast foods. Like if we'd stay over, we were there in the morning. Hey, do you guys want breakfast foods? And we're like, what does that mean?
This guy reading the food pyramid or something? Like what?
You got a whole cabinet of breakfast foods. Okay.
What does that entail?
Let's just be a little more specific. I don't feel like if I'm going to come at you with like stuff.
Pancake is your pancake, and I like pancakes.
Yeah, that's part of the breakfast foods. Oh shit! All right,
oatmeal.
Let me save this quick.
Hot bowl of breakfast.
Hot bowl of breakfast.
I used to like oatmeal. I mean, I guess I still do.
Not plain oatmeal, but actually, cream of wheats is that? That's not oatmeal. That's different.
Kind of oatmeal. I haven't had cream of wheat, dude, since I was probably.
Oh, dude, I put so much sugar in my cream, dude.
That's what it was. It was just
and we do syrup or honey in there too. Fuck yeah.
Cream of wheat. Didn't they have they had like a chocolate one?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and I think I had it once. I'm like, why did my dad make us eat cream of wheat all the time? Like, come on, man.
Did your dad? Seriously, we had it like, I swear to God, every breakfast. My dad was the same way.
Yeah, it's like cream of wheat, like shredded wheat, but it wasn't. It was like the old one where it came in like the big squares.
The big brick.
Yeah, my dad used to call it beard. You want some beard this morning? Yeah, with a bunch of
driest thing possible.
Wasn't even frosted. It was just ugh. What else would we eat? Grape nuts was always in the
hay bale, Dad. All right, hey, we got a break here.
Is it that Tom Cruise morning? What?
All righty. Good morning. Brock Hunter.
Got a question.
Yeah. What's that?
Why do we do sports twice a show when there's nothing to talk about in sports? But
because when it's football season, we got too much.
I know that's nice, but what we should.
It's either feast or famine. I don't care. We can skip sports.
No, we can't skip sports.
Let's go back to the
Hey Bud while we do it, man.
Well, we can still say, hey, this break brought to you by Hey Bud, but there's nothing going on in sports.
And just talk about something.
Let's go back to our soup cereal conversation. Right?
That was a hot topic there.
Yeah.
Who commented on this? She says, what about oatmeal? That's a bowl of breakfast.
Yeah, Samantha said you have a hot bowl of breakfast. I've never heard that term before.
I'll take a hot bowl of breakfast.
Excuse me, what do you have in your hot bowl of breakfast?
What does that entail? What is that?
All the breakfast foods.
See the waitress go back to the back and ask the cook, she wants a hot bowl of breakfast.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, just throw some stuff in there. I don't know. I don't know either.
Does this look all right? Does it look like a hot bowl of breakfast?
Sketchy. It's all sketchy when she brings it up.
All right, here's your hot bowl of breakfast. Perfect.
Go.
Nailed it.
Lines it over.
Perfect. Anyway. Well, look, I'm sure we can muscle through a few sports stories. Actually, I think I have one. So let's do sports and we'll figure it out. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, tall, cool Budweiser. So if you need something to wash down your hot bowl of breakfast, Bud Distributing is there.
Runs it the other day. He's like, would you actually do a real sports report for once? I'm like, nobody's coming here for sports, Brett.
Has he heard the show?
Have you heard any other part of the show? Is it do a real come on, man.
Yeah.
Those
guys
fine.
No. Let's do a legit sports segment right now, Hunter.
All right, NBA last night. There were scores. The Trailblazers beating the Pistons 110 to 104. The 76ers beating the dead.
Shot you.
Yeah, it's a good way to end that.
Actually, no, here, let's do I know what we can do for a real sports report.
Jesus, Dido. Hey, come on. I have some sports. Don't bring us down. It's not a rainy morning. I think it's actually going to be sunny today, so it's irrelevant.
I'm just going to play random hotkeys this whole time.
All right, here we go. There's a game tonight. Wizards going to be Detroit playing the Pistons at 7 o'clock. Odd. What was that?
That was the beaver fart. I'm never deleting that one. I'm never deleting beaver fart.
Jeez. All right, NHL. Blackhawks beat the Senators last night 5-0. Let's see. What's that? I don't even know. Was that Cartman?
That was Cartman. Yeah, that was Cartman.
In Major League Baseball yesterday, the Red Sox beat the Tigers 7-1. This is ridiculous, man. Can we actually get to a sports report? Come on.
Yeah, what do you got? Right,
you said you had a story? Real quick.
Oh, yeah. You want me to do my story?
No, I'm going to do mine first. NFL quarterback carousel spinning in a big way, ladies and gentlemen. New Orleans Saints signed, this is actually big news, Derek Carr to a deal worth $150 million for 4 years. Yeah. Carr going to the Saints, man. There's a lot of talk where people were saying, are they going to get rid of Justin Fields? Is Carr going to come to Chicago? I heard that on the Dan Patrick show the other day. I'm like, really? They're already talking about, is that a real thing? Chicago fans?
God, I hope not. They need to give him some time, build around Justin Fields. Are you kidding me?
You know?
That's Chicago's problem, man. They get a lot of talent, but they don't build around it, man.
It's just always a turnaround. There's always flipping people, huh?
Yeah.
Anyway,
oh, actually, you know what it is? Here's what it is. Sorry to cut you off, but you know what? They're still reeling from not getting Mahomes.
Yeah. Hey.
Mahomes almost was a Chicago Bear.
You got Justin Fields though. He's not far off. You just got to build the team around him. I think people just expect people to come into a pro. Mahomes is a freaking nature. It doesn't happen. People don't come into the NFL and just absolutely smash it from year one. Like
it was a perfect storm for
Kansas
City.
And you know what? You had Tyreek Hill. You had a team around him.
Yeah, Andy Reid in there. Yeah.
He built the confidence. Now the confidence is high and it hasn't budged. It's still there.
Yep.
It's just, and after a Super Bowl win,
I think that's what everyone's trying to emulate, and so it's now they're like, God, what's the word? It's how would I describe it? Like everyone wants to just get it on one shake. You know what I mean? Like they want to get Yahtzee on one shake. Like, all right, we didn't get it this shake again. You know what I mean? Instead of building. And and doing some I don't know.
Here's a question. So do you think it's going more towards not building and just selling out and just just what we can get right now is most important?
I hope not, because we kind of saw that with.
I mean, what are you really building though? Everybody's so good. Everybody's good. Now you just need the best of the best of the best, which is very rare. There's very few out there, but that's kind of what you need now. Does that make sense? Like back in the day, you could really build a team because, I mean, I don't want to say scrubs because they were in the NFL, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody is fantastic now.
Well, I think people want to do it like the Bucs did. All right, they brought in Tom Brady. All right, and they brought in some talent, and they built around this, and they made a super team basically, and then won a Super Bowl, Is
that what it takes nowadays, though? It's just that one guy?
I hope not, because that's going to make the NFL super boring. It's going to be like you're going to have super teams like you do in the NBA, and it's just going to be boring. We're going to see the same teams. People are already getting kind of burnt out of the Chiefs.
I don't see that, though. I don't think there can be any super teams. Everybody's too good.
Yeah.
We're almost maxed out here with talent. So, for instance, if we were playing Madden right now, NFL, everybody's stats are pretty up in the 90s. The NFL's not taking any lineman that can't run like a 4.3 anymore. That's ridiculous.
Oh my God. They've been watching the combine stuff. And one of the guys, what was he, 280, like 6'4", and he ran like a 4.54. It's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That is a truck. That is a truck coming at you.
It's a human truck right there.
You got to compete with, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And you got to compete with Derek. Real quick, finishing this story, though, $150 million for Derek Carr going to the Saints, including $100 million on guaranteed money.
That seemed a little steep for me, by the way.
Steep, but that's what you get nowadays, man. Carr spent 9 years with the Raiders, had a lot to deal with, a lot of turmoil, including coaching changes, teammate drama. We'll see if the Saints can keep him steady. I like Carr. Do you like Carr, even though he looks like a vampire?
I do. I know you. That's always been your big thing.
Sure, he's a vampire.
I honestly was thinking maybe Carr goes to Green Bay but Aaron Rodgers isn't leaving this year, so he's coming back, and that's why he went. But I like Carr. I've always liked him, and I think he's got kind of a rough shake with where he was at, especially with a team that had to move stadiums. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like him too. I think he's a good QB, man. Really, that'd have to suck to move away from that brand new $5 billion stadium or however much.
Marcus commented real quick, kind of going back to Fields. Talk about trading Fields to get more stock for the #1 overall pick. You can do that, but then you're rebuilding. Now you got a rookie that it is going to need time. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think it's smart.
Around Fields in Chicago. I always assumed everybody liked him. And you finally have a QB that can haul ass.
Effing Chicago fans are never happy with anything. Unless it's the 85 Bears. They're always bitching, it seems like. All right? I'm gonna tell you that, Chicago fans. It just seems like you're always just so you were riding so high.
Slow down.
And just you're always angry. You had one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in Jay Cutler, all right? And you treated him like trash, okay?
He was smoking on the sidelines, man.
That's the quarterback I want, all right? I want Jay Cutler.
Gunslinger.
Yeah, the gunslinger, all right?
I did like Jay.
Yeah. But everyone was dogging him. Oh, there's Chicago. Hey, Chicago.
I like Jay. I like Jay because I'm not a true deep down Chicago fan.
Yeah.
If I was, I'd be like, get rid of this guy.
No, he was the best. Give him a
Marlboro.
Give him a Marlboro and a Snickers, all right, and he'd be fine. It'd be fine. Yeah. Always whining Bears fans.
That's why you just got to be a fan of the NFL. Remember that picture I sent you the other day?
So stupid. Yeah.
I was at a store the other day and I found a jacket. It was just an NFL jacket. It had an NFL logo on it.
Like an NFL starter jacket. He's like, I found my team jacket.
Just a fan of every team.
Go, everyone. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. Yeah.
Guy's never mad. He's always happy.
Yeah.
Speaking of football, real quick, more pro football. Draft combine. 5-day job interview with some spring, as we're talking about the combine, sprinting, jumping, thrown in. During these interviews, some team asked some pretty odd questions of the players. The Athletic spoke with some of the players that took part among the weirdest questions they were asked. And here's some of the questions. Are you an apple or an orange as a person? Why do you wear glasses? Was another question. And if a Chipotle napkin was on the table, are you picking it up or are you throwing it away? Why are you wasting these players' time?
Those aren't even good creative.
Not even creative. Like, what are you doing?
Like, here these reporters are trying to be cheeky and fun. Those aren't even good. Those aren't even good questions.
Like, what do you say? You just walk away?
You know what questions I ask when I do artist interviews? Things like, would you rather fight a man with bear arms or a bear with man arms? All right.
That's cheeky and fun.
Right. And I'd learn more about that person. You got to think about that one, right?
It's better than, are you an orange or an apple as a person?
Yeah. Would you rather have wiener-sized nipples or a nipple-sized wiener? That's the question.
People would watch that.
Right?
Kind of odd. Combine's kind of getting like the Pro Bowl? No, I mean,
yeah,
not like
they're
that,
just
but
what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it more mass appealing to everyone, and they need to stop it. All right, they're trying to be cheeky and fun, and it's just let these premier athletes, all right, entertain us with their feats of athleticism, and stop asking them stupid questions.
That video, because the combine, it's around combine time. That video of Usain Bolt came up where he ran the 40-yard dash in sneakers and sweatpants and tied the NFL record.
Insane, dude.
Doesn't even look like he's running.
No.
I kept watching that video over and over again. And it's just, it must be, it's like 7-yard, 10-yard strides. It doesn't even look like the guy's running. How are you that fast? That's insane, man.
Effing gazelle, dude.
It's just, the guy wasn't even warmed up, didn't stretch.
Yep.
Had some sneakers on. And they're like, just try it, Boom, tied the NFL record.
Like, Hunter, right now, go do a dead 40-yard sprint.
I get 25 and sack of potatoes. Both thighs would be gone. Blown out thighs. I'd be screaming, rolling around like a soccer player. But actually hurt.
Actually hurt, exactly. I see what you did there. Yeah. Yeah, put some pads on Usain Bolt and let him catch some footballs.
Seriously,
he's probably got, He's probably got terrible hands.
Didn't they offered him. Like, I think the Jets.
I think someone did, like, kind of.
The Jets offered Usain Bolt a lot of money.
Yeah.
But he's probably making a lot of money just running down a track.
No, I told you he's got terrible hands. He can't catch where the damn.
That's too bad.
He just drops everything. so fast, but he got stone hands, man. Terrible.
Anyway, man, that's all I got.
All right, good enough for me. I think we covered a lot. I thought I had a story, but it was just a story from yesterday that I forgot to delete out of there, so I don't have a story. So, good job, buddy. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Marcus said, I don't think they trade Fields. If teams think they are trading him and taking a QB1, they'll somewhere better than if that team wants a QB. Are there any good? I don't even know if there's any good QBs coming up in the ranks.
Yeah,
I'm sure there is, but
there's a few. But like you said, man, you already have somebody.
Yeah,
Fields is good.
I would just build around him. The boy can run. He's got a good arm. He's just young. That's the hard part. Is it just he's fucking young.
And terrified because he's playing for the Bears.
Yeah. How about you get him a fucking fantastic line and
honestly, the Bears line did step up.
Yeah, he
right? Am I right on that? I think
they were good. I mean, he showed some good talent with, at least getting out of trouble when things did fall apart, but should I do a song here?
Yeah.
I'll do a short one. I got
what's the topic? No, cereal.
Yeah, what's the best cereal? What's the best soup?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you good. Bam, 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 bam. All right, I have two. All right, and I feel like I should do the other one because all right, I have two. Oh, quickly cost effective for repair. Then go see them. AIR, Advanced Import Repair. All right, I have knock. Door. Lock the door. You know what? We're moving. All right. All right, there you. As always, your WTF. Everything. My cat. All right. What's that? Stepped on my cat, dude. When you do, they make the weird. Meow! Watch out. One of my stories. She's heard every single one of them say, like, all right, I'll see you later. Like, you're pot committed at that point. They should try to catch that big cat. All right, ready to go?
Yeah.
Well, hey there. Good morning. Welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Taz. You can see Taz in the background.
Yeah, now that you just assaulted him, for God's sake.
No, that was the other cat.
Oh, it was the other cat.
Yeah, I accidentally stepped on the cat. That's no, they make a noise like
there's
wife was like, was that a bird? What was that?
No, it was me stepping on this animal. There's nothing worse than when you do that to like because our dog is small too. We got a little Pomeranian. Well, because then you can't explain to them that it's technically their fault. All right,
they
walk around on
You're always around my feet, always rubbing the legs, and
and then you feel and you feel bad because they get that look on your face like, why would you do that to me? It's like it wasn't my fault. I'm not you stupid animal.
You know, if I'm playing on the train tracks with headphones on, something's gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, what?
Just saying.
It's a very
weird analogy, but
I mean, kind of, it works. It fits.
Yeah. It fits, I guess.
Never heard it before, but okay.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't that. I get it. Yeah, perfect. Anyway, well, quit beating up your cats for God's sakes, man. Oh man,
come on, man.
They're gonna murder you in the middle of the night now. See what he did to me earlier? Guys, we're gonna kill him.
That's what the one in the background does. He watches the other cat murder mice outside.
That's right. He knows. Now you're dead. Anyway, hey, we got to get to it. It's time for your topic of the day. Oh, real quick, make sure you find us. We're still streaming. We'll be on there for the next 15 minutes or so. Twitch.tv/rock_107_WIRX, the WIRX Facebook page. And, of course, on the YouTube, the Plan B Morning Show with Brock and Hunter. Make sure you subscribe to that. Good morning, Brad. Ready to go.
Yep.
And let's get right to it. I want to get a lot of answers on this. It's National Cereal Day today. What is the best cereal ever? Cereal. I love.
So we've done this topic before, I think years back, and my initial answer, the shredded wheat little bites, was my original answer. It's a great answer.
Dumb answer.
What you said last time, and I still disagree.
Terrible answer.
You haven't even tried it. Shut up.
Gross.
Try it in the original, not like the strawberry. They got like different kinds. Just give me the original little bites. Damn good cereal. But
little hay bales. This is
shut
great.
up. You know what? Somewhat healthy. My other answer, and if we're not going the healthy route, it's got to be Reese's Puffs, right?
Ooh, that's a good answer.
It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat. First off, let's just say if you have anxiety, don't go into the cereal aisle. My God, it's an entire aisle.
That's a good point. There's so much. You're right. It is a full aisle
section of the store dedicated to cereal.
Yep.
Insane. I don't know what to pick. So many options.
Yeah. I do like the Reese's peanut butter cup cereal answer. However, that's a very abrasive thing in the morning. What I mean is, like, I really got to be in the mood for peanut butter and chocolate. Mm-hmm. So when you have that, it's like, ooh,
do you start your day off right?
Yes. Here's your bowl of sugar. So like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's a very sweet, rich cereal. So it's too much, if you know what I mean. Like, you can't have that.
Stay away from my answer. What is yours?
You can't. Oh yeah, grape. First of all, everyone should buy grape nuts and then just throw it in the trash.
How is that's the only one cereal?
I know, right?
Who's
the people eating it? Have you, other than your grandfather, have you ever seen anyone else eat grape nuts?
No.
Right?
I don't think
so. Because it's insane. That's insanity.
It's kitty litter.
Yeah.
Kitty litter. It's good kitty litter.
You use that down. I put it. I actually do. I've purchased grape nuts before. I use it to put underneath my tire when I get stuck on ice.
It works.
I keep it in the trunk of my car.
You know what? No, I know somebody has got grape nuts. My bus driver used to have it. So when people threw up, he would just throw it on top.
Right there. That's perfect. It's for the vomit pile. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Oh, grape nuts, just the worst.
That might be the worst.
That's got to be the worst.
There was another cereal back in the day called Captain Vitamin. My mom got one time.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at her like, what are you trying to do to us?
Now I just need to put more sugar on the cereal. Stop it. Yeah. No, for me, best cereal ever, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what it is. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the best. You will never, ever be disappointed with a big bowl of Cinnamon Toast
Please
Crunch.
tell me you're not putting sugar on your Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay.
Are you?
What am I, an adult? Of course I am, man.
You're putting sugar on your cinnamon. You can see the sugar on it.
You know, one of the best parts.
That's why I can't have Cinnamon Toast Crunch, is because you can physically see the sugar right there. Like,
the best part of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Hunter, is after you finish the second bowl, because you always put too much milk in, so you got to top it off, right? It's at the end when you have that cinnamony sugar water, and you scrape the
bottom.
You scrape the bottom, and you get that delicious. Oh my god, dude!
How hard is your pancreas working?
I can feel it smoking.
Is that your heartbeat? No, that's my pancreas pumping insulin into my body.
That's right. It's working overtime. God, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I know exactly what you're saying, though, that you scrape it off the bottom. Ooh. As a kid, that's delicious. As you get older, you're like, ooh,
yeah,
this is not good.
Oh, so good
for me.
Yeah, and I usually buy like I buy the off-brand. I'm not buying actual Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I buy the Cinnamon Toast Squares, whatever you get, and you get it in that Ziploc bag. That's like it's like a 55 pound bag of Cinnamon Toast Squares. Oh, I love it, man. Like I said, I like your answer, but I think best one ever. Again, gun to my head, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
What's your favorite?
Why
has he got a gun to my head? I don't know.
Tell me, I'm gonna shoot you in the face. We got some answers on Facebook here. What's the best cereal ever? Gun to your head. If not, your whole family's gonna die. If you don't tell us, your whole family's dead. Let's see. Brian said Frosted Flakes. When I have Frosted Flakes, I'm always like, oh, that's a good cereal, but it's not the best though, right?
It might be. Every time I have it, I'm like, dude, I could have this cereal every time. Frosted Flakes. And are you putting sugar on your Frosted Flakes? Because you shouldn't. You don't need it. There's some cereals you don't need it.
Unless I'm eating just a cube of sugar in the morning, I put sugar on every piece of cereal. Every single one. Every single one.
Frosted Flakes is a good answer. You know
why?
I
do like it.
You know why? Because they're great. Did I do that all right?
I don't know. I feel like a guy that only eats Frosted Flakes, a la Tony Tiger, wouldn't be in that good a shape. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not a bad cereal for you in comparative to some other ones. Let's see. Jesse said honeycomb. Honeycomb. Me want honeycomb. Remember the old commercial? Honeycomb.
Sure.
I don't mind honeycomb. It's a little hard on the gums.
Too puffy.
Too puffy? Yeah.
Too puffy for my taste.
Let's see.
I need more cereal. You can only get like 20 honeycombs in there. I mean, the bowl.
That's true. Yeah, they're just it's too big. It's too big. Good point. Let's see. Brandon said Frosted Mini Wheats. I can't get behind it.
The little bites. I'm telling you.
I'm not saying I won't eat them.
Right. I'm telling you something about. So I'm the big one, the one that comes in the big square. Trash. Yeah. Not a fan at all. But something when they knew, they're like, hey, if we make them bite size.
Well, yeah, because you're eating
the little bite-sized ones. Oh my God, they're going to be delicious, and they are.
You're eating wheat stalks. That's what it is.
You're eating about it too. Afterwards, you're like, I kind of feel good about that.
It's a little better. I'm ready to start my day. Not like me, who's mainlining pure sugar.
Yeah. My dad always had in the cupboard? Wheaties.
Like just the regular
Wheaties, man. And you know what? Like I said in the promo yesterday, I always wanted to be on the cover like every other kid. Always read the back. Interesting box for sure. But what's in the box is trash.
Do they still do toys in cereal anymore?
I think so. Some of them.
Do they? That was one of the greatest things. You reach your dirty ass hand in the bottom of that box. Or you dump it all out, get the toy, and then put it all back in there.
No.
You never could wait. You could never wait to get that toy. What an interesting thing to get kids.
Well, it's a great marketing scheme. They know. They know the kids want that toy. Mom, I want that box. Give me that cereal. It could be a trash cereal. It doesn't matter.
I want those X-ray. I want those X-ray glasses that comes in the box.
Yep. So I could read the back of the box.
So you read the back. Whoa, it's weird. Freaking out, man. Fun little fact too. You know why Kellogg's is like the premier cereal brand? Mm-hmm. So back during the Great Depression, when like no one was advertising, Kellogg's put like whatever remaining money they had into their advertising. Oh, really? So no one else was advertising. It was like, we can't afford it. Everyone's broke. What are we going to do? Mm-hmm. And they said, look, we're going to take whatever we got left and we're going to advertise. And that's how they became. They came out stronger because of that. Wow. Because like that was it. People still went to the advertising, still saw it. So
what does Kellogg cereal involve? Is it Raisin Bran?
No, Kellogg's got a bunch.
Yeah. Type in Kellogg cereals.
Kellogg cereals.
Group.
Let's see. They got Corn Flakes, Apple Jacks, Raisin Bran, Fruit Loops, Mini Wheats, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies, which Rice Krispies as a cereal, garbage cereal. Garbage. They get so, I know you get to hear the snap, crackle, pop. Actually, you know why I do like Rice Krispie cereal? Because it makes such a solid layer that the sugar really stays on top. Because they kind of expand.
Just like with others. Why don't you just have milk and sugar? What? Why have anything else?
It's not far off what I do, but I like it. It makes like because it expands in the bowl. It makes like a nice platform for the cereal.
It's so a nice cup of milk sugar,
delicious.
Sugar milk.
To go along with that though, like Fruity Pebbles are kind of in the same. Nick said Fruity Pebbles, which I like Fruity Pebbles, and I love that it makes the milk all colorful, but they get so soggy if you don't eat them fast enough.
Yeah, you got to eat them in like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
those things are soft.
Yep.
Yeah,
it just becomes like a mush.
Can I bitch about one thing about cereal?
I would love for you.
They're all $5 now. Everything's $5. If you want the name brand, you're not paying anything less than $5, and that's not for the family size.
Nope.
Right? Am I right on that?
Yeah, that's about it. You can get the off-brand for a little bit cheaper, but no, it's for that box. It's like $5.
You don't have one Captain Crunch answer in there.
No, Captain Crunch was a couple answers on there. Yeah,
I was surprised because I thought that would be the number one answer. It seems like Captain Crunch is the most popular cereal.
Captain Crunch and Reese's Puffs got a couple answers.
Golden Grams?
No Golden Grams. Which it's so funny. Golden Grams. Every time I eat Golden Grams, like, man, that's a good cereal.
I like them.
Yeah, right.
It's good.
See, that's one I can eat. Just I can raw dog some Golden Grams. I don't need
You're raw dog in the gram, huh?
See, that's why I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch too. Is sometimes I won't even put it in I'll just put it in a little bowl and eat it. You know what I mean? Like I won't do the milk.
Yeah. You know what they should do? Huh. They should take Golden Grams and put the little marshmallow puffs in it.
I think they do.
It's almost like a s'more.
No, they do. They have that s'more cereal. They have the Golden Gram s'mores.
Do they?
I don't know if they still do it, but I remember having that for sure. Yeah, they had little marshmallow chunks and little chocolate chips in there. Well, and I'm looking up different cereal brands, see if there's any that we're missing. Cheerios. I've become real familiar with those because they're babies eat cereals.
Everyone but the original is good.
Oh, and that's what we got her. We got her just like the plain, like, oh God, those are garbage.
What did I have? Was it like the cinnamon Cheerios was really good, or there's another one? Or
well,
just the Frosted Cheerios are really good.
Frosted Cheerios, yeah, they do have those. Yeah. Cocoa Krispies, Pops.
Pops is trash. So is Trix.
Trix isn't good. Yeah, I've kind of gotten over Trix. Well, the thing is too big. It's like it's so big.
What was the other one? Kix or like Kick?
Kix, yeah, Kix.
Was that a cereal? Kix or something?
Yeah, Kix. Yeah,
just like just a regular puff cereal. Gross. Get out of here with your puff.
And there's a lot of offset ones. They got the cookies and cream Krispies.
It's too much.
What about this? Organic Weetabix. That looks effing terrible. And Fiber One. How dare you call yourself a cereal Fiber One? F you.
It's just there's too much of the cereal aisle. We need to condense it a little bit, guys. It's way too much.
I like all the off brands. What about Silly Circles? Cocoa Silly Circles. I know what you're doing here.
Colosso Crunch.
Yep. That's Fruit usually Rings. What I get. Fruit Rings. There you go.
Loops of Fruit was the Spartan one.
Was that the Spartan brand?
Loops of Fruit. I know
they got it. There's got to be some cease and desist for those because they're not even trying, really. You know, not even trying. Like Kellogg's got to message me. Like, look, we know what you're doing. Okay, all right.
You just not even. You said you're not even trying. You just reversing
a couple. You switched the letters. That's all you did. Anyway. All right, so final answer. I'm going with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You're going with Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs?
Yep.
That's a bold answer.
It's a bold answer. It's a good one.
Oh, Chris Harry said that the s'more Golden Grams still exist. Actually, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it sounds like diabetes to me. That's what it sounds like.
Don't be such a pussy, all right? Wash it down. You'll be fine.
Not being
You'll be fine. You're being a pussy.
It's an actual thing. You know?
You get that insulin shot in your neck, you'll be fine. All right, you'll be fine. Anyway, all right. Well, I am hungry. I'm gonna go get myself a bowl of cereal. But we'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. Let's see. Cat said Apple Jacks. I'm on the fence with Apple Jacks. It makes the water good, but
not terrible.
And then Zarkathia said apple cinnamon crunch.
Not terrible.
No.
There's too many options.
I don't like the cinnamon. Well, the apple in the morning. I like the cinnamon, but I don't like the apple. Yeah. I don't know why.
Yeah. Anyway. There's another one I like, and it's was it honey bunches of oats? But there's another like version of it or something that's like extra crunchy. Or am I wrong?
Honey crunches of oats. Honey
bunches of oats, but maybe a cinnamon version or something. It's good.
Yeah.
And another one where you finish eating, you're like, okay, that's somewhat healthy, I guess.
See, the problem with cereal is I can't have just one bowl. Like it's fucking. I have 3 bowls. Like I'll pour the first one. There's still milk left, so I'll do a little bit more.
You don't put the box back in the cupboard. You just take it with you.
I leave it out. Hey, I don't put the bag back in the cupboard. All right, that's what it is. That's what it is. Anyway, all right. Hey, everyone, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you back here tomorrow for more. Bye.